Ay, Eshcon. We got big stacks, no cap, no fats. I'ma make tracks, make cash, big facts. I'ma hit that roll back in the bands. I'ma drip, drip, got the Gucci on my lens. I really can't complain, I'm passing lane. Yeah, I'm really number one, you can ask him, mate. So probs know my name. I've heard the game like Esh, come fucking it up. Like Esh, come fucking it up. Ay, ay, like you heard of this, I murdered this. I spend it in a day cause I'm earning this. The burn the kid in all black American bitch. Like, hoping that they learn from this. We gon' pull up with a stick, that clip, then my homies dip.
And now, let's go to the discussion. Import Java util dot asterisk. Statement can be utilized to load the Java's content using the Java's program util package. So it is made up of things like utility, classes, enumerations, data structures, and exceptions. So public class searching techniques. Members are accessible from outside the class as an modifier. Now let's go to the operation that will perform linear search and binary search. So let us start with the method linear search. Linear search function to find the index of an element. Public static in search int r and x. So in our linear search method, we have a public static modifiers, an access modifier public, and a non-access modifier static. Since our access modifier is public, meaning to say this method is accessible in all classes. So furthermore, we can directly invoke or call this method because it has a non-access modifier static. Since our method has integer return type, this method will return an integer type of data. So our method search has parameter int array, int r. So meaning to say we will able use its element and the use of the parameter int x. For the target value, our linear search method will find from the array length r.length. So int n equal r.length. So we declared a variable n. So then we store the length or the size of the array Then since this linear search we will have to traverse from the leftmost index of our array until we found the match element of our target value. Truth if statement for int I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. If ri double equal x, so if a certain element matches or is equal to x or the target value, its position or index will be returned to the method return I. So if nothing matches the target value, return -1 to method, so return -1. So in our binary search, we have a public static modifier. An access modifier public, and non-access modifier static. Since our access modifier is public, meaning to say this method is accessible in all classes. So furthermore, we can directly invoke or call this method because it has a non-access modifier static. So since our method has integer return type, this method will return an integer of data. Our method search as a parameter int_r, meaning to say we will be able use its element and the use of the parameter int_x. So is for the target value, our linear search method will find from the array int_r. So public static and binary search int_r and x. So int1 equals 0, int1 equals 0, we declared a variable 1. So there. Then we stored the leftmost position of our R. Then to it which is the index 0, int_r so int_r equals r length, r.length, -1,
Could I have some gas money?
-1.
For me, I don't have money to put
So
gas in the car.
then
Do you want to do like $1?
we declared a variable r,
Dude, thank you.
and we stored the last position or index of r
You give me
to it. So while
No. Now you can put gas in your car.
1
Thank you. No. Here. What's wrong, bro? Sorry. You're not at work right now? What
so while 1
construction?
this done
And there's
equal
not work
n,
at the moment?
so end m
Well, here, you take this. Bro, wait, here.
equals
100 more. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, bro.
so there.
Can I have some gas money?
and m equals 1 plus r minus 1 slash 2. So to get the mid item of the array, we use this formula and stored it in a variable m. Then if rm double equal x, so if the middle item of the array is equal to x, its position or index will be returned to the method return m. So
Like 2 weeks ago.
if rm less than x, if
Okay, let's play odds. What are they?
if rm less than x, so if the middle item of the array of the r
Like 2 weeks ago.
is less than x or target value, the block of code
Yeah.
1
2, 3, 2.
equal m plus 1, so will be execute which will go to the left or lower part of the r. So else
Like 2 weeks ago.
else r equals m
Okay, let's play
minus 1.
What are they?
So if the middle item of the array of the r is greater than x, the x or target value, the block of code r. So r m negative 1 will be executed, which will go to the right or upper part of the array of the r. So if none of the elements matches or is equal to of the index of the x or target value return
Lemonade is $1 and chips is $1. I'm gonna take
return negative 1. So
$2.
public static void main string arguments. So
Okay, here you go. That's all for you.
scanner, new scanner, source system, create an objects of scanner. Here
How is it? Fully approved.
here we have created an object scanner. Name scanner. The system in parameter is used to take input from the standard input, so it works just like taking inputs from the keyboard. So what this will prompt to the user to enter his here desired size for the R. Then system outprint enter the size of array. So this will read the input, the size of the user, and will store it to variable size. Then in size then end size, scanner next end, then scans the next token of the input data as an end, then question, and then creation of array with the length of size. So end r equals new end size. This prompt to the user to enter elements according to his or her desired size. Then system out print enter plus size plus element. So this will read the input element of the user and will store it to the ri. So for int I equals 0, 1 less than size I plus plus. Ri equals new int. Then this will prompt to the user and to enter a value she wants the program to search. So the next is system out print. Enter the value to be searched. This will read the input value of the user and will be stored to variable value. And then end value, next line, next end. So this will prompt to the user and will ask if the array is sort system is sort. Then system out print.
I have my wallet on me, but I'm like really hungry.
Choose your desired searching techniques. So please take note
I'm just going around and rewarding kindness to McDonald's gift card.
that binary search is only applicable to search array.
I guess I'll take one.
Is the array sort y/n. So the answer of the user from this question will be read by this and will be stored to the variables. So thank you for using this program.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not